On a day where we all remember the late, great Eddie Guerrero, we're just going to take a moment of silence to remember the greatness that was Latino Heat. He lied, he cheated, and he stole all of our hearts away well over 15 years ago today. And again, viewers, we're going to just take this time and reflect and remember Eddie Guerrero as we're just going to take a moment of silence right now. All right, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Eddie Guerrero will always be one of the all-time great WWE stars to lace up a pair of boots because Eddie Guerrero was the epitome of a professional wrestler, of an athlete. Eddie Guerrero put it all in the ring each and every night. He put it all on the line, whether as a good guy or as a bad guy. He always entertained the masses. And from one tragedy to another tragedy, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring that up right now. Remember to become a channel member today. When you become a channel member, you help secure and save my future right here on this very website because without you, quite frankly, there is no Seanzviewent Entertainment. Also, another sad update, guys. Another sad update in the world of entertainment because we do talk about entertainment because World Wrestling Entertainment. Dave Coulier from Family House. Wow, guys, the cancer diagnosis to the funny man, the silly man on, Full House. Full House. Very sad he has come down with cancer. One of the Full House stars. Dave Coulier reveals he has stage 3 non-Hodgkin lymphoma. I'm going to be strong throughout this thing. The Full House act opens up to people exclusively about his cancer diagnosis. Obviously, a very sad and tragic thing. And the reason why you're probably saying, well, Sean, I've come here for wrestling content. Oh, we're always going to give you wrestling content. We're always going to give you WWE talk. But we also, when wrestling news is slow, and it's going to be slow probably over the next couple of weeks because, again, the WWE stars are going to be taking a break. They're going to be at their house. They're going to be at their home. They're going to be laying low. They're going to be home for Thanksgiving. Raw and Smackdown are going to be taped. It's not going to be live. But I'm not going to give spoilers. That's one thing I'm not going to give away here is I am not going to give away spoilers on this very channel. But you know what? I'm saying the news and the rumors could be slow, but then all of a sudden it picks up pace. All of a sudden it goes into another gear. That's why you got to check out Seanzviewent hourly for the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most defiant, the most definitive. Now, right at the top of the video, viewers, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, huge backstage news on these two. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre are among top names in Paradigm Talent Agency's new sports division. Yes, and well, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre would be at the top of the elite. Anywhere they would go, I would have to assume. ROH star is close to an in-ring return following arm injury. Your thoughts, your comments on this ROH star, and ladies and gentlemen, without a shadow of a doubt, that being the name that you might be looking for because, you know, we all know ROH is synonymous for the CM Punks, the Sami Zayns, the Kevin Owens of the world. Cole Carter made his way to AEW a couple of years ago, and he was released by WWE NXT after he was released for failing a drug test. He would then go on to become a staple of ROH television, being managed by Maria Kanellis for a while. So Cole Carter will be coming back. No relations to Michael Cole, I don't think. Kurt Angle promises Rocky-like vibe for his upcoming biopic. And there's been a lot of rumors and speculation about the return of Kurt Angle to in-ring action in WWE. Would you be in favor of one more match, one more return for Kurt Angle? You know, all these legends and Hall of Famers talking about one more run or a retirement match or retirement run. John Cena, Goldberg. We know The Undertaker had his retirement. Creative plans for Willow Nightingale delayed after suffering a concussion. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Sky Blue faces extended recovery time after a painful injury. And I told you this was going to be a painful episode to get through because there's a lot of tragedy, there's a lot of crash, there's a lot of sad, there's a lot of times in this video where you probably might have to get the tissues. You might have to refer to your psych doctor because it is a very sad episode. And I don't mean for it to be a downer, but between death and injury, it's a hell of a thing. Liv Morgan addresses rumors of a women's War Games match at the Survivor Series 2024. Liv Morgan, the current reigning women's world champion on the red brand of Raw on the USA Network. Your thoughts, your comments, and your sentiments. The Wyatt Six suffer a legit beatdown on the 11/11 Monday Night Raw a couple of nights ago. And were you shocked by the sudden beatdown, the savage beatdown of the Wyatt Six, and how are they going to come back from that? It is fully rumored that the Wyatt Six will have some sort of big plan in a match at this year's Survivor Series event. And we might go back to the 4-on-4, the 5-on-5, a lot of variables. It's time to mix it up at the Survivor Series. It's time to go back to tradition. Triple H is being credited for the positive changes in WWE. Do you think Triple H has created positive changes, and should he be credited for the positive changes in World Wrestling Entertainment and the influence of the game Triple H? Pat McAfee addresses potential 2025 WWE Royal Rumble entry. Will he be a surprise entrant, and will Pat McAfee go all the way to main event and headline WrestleMania, the showcase of immortals? Pat McAfee has already been involved in WrestleMania, going against Vince McMahon and being stunned by WWE Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, there has been some airplane crashes that have went to wreck and havoc and death. Some have survived and some have died. Some have thrived, like the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, who was in a turbulent airplane crash, who somehow, someway left for dead, said he was dead, broke his back, and he was still beaten. The heart was still beating, and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, who was styling and profiling even after a monumental plane crash. He got hit by lightning and still survived that. Ex-NFL player Trill Williams signs a contract with the WWE. An ex-NFL player, Trill Williams. We are also hearing WWE star Ryback blasts fans complaining about taped Raw Smackdown coming up over the next several weeks. Your thoughts, your comments, and your sentiments on that. Because, ladies and gentlemen, remember, for the first time in a long, long time, Triple H is actually giving some slack to these WWE superstars who are on the road almost 300 days a year, and now they're going to have time to be with their families, their friends, their boyfriends, their girlfriends, their significant others, with their kids. Triple H giving off time to Raw and SmackDown in favor of taped shows. ZZ Loop claims that people believed he would be joining the Wyatt family. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Will we see any more Wyatt family members added? Also, ladies and gentlemen, coming through here on the Brash and the Brazen, WWE 2K24 drops iconic WCW pack with DDP, Mr. Perfect, Lex Luger, and the Great Muta. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Ernest the Cat Miller addresses potential WWE Hall of Fame induction. Do you think he's earned and deserved that right and that honor? Also, Booker T says that Vince McMahon will not go silently into the night. What does that mean? What is that building up to? I am working on a massive story of Vince McMahon and WWE. Former WWE champion, one of the greatest champions in SmackDown history, JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield, teases big plans. I've got some stuff coming up that I think is pretty cool. Well, JBL, as we know, has been invading and has been debuting and returning to certain wrestling entities all across the nation, all across the globe. What is he going to do next? Mercedes Mone, the former Sasha Banks of WWE, eyes Maria May's AEW Women's World Championship. Well, apparently Mercedes Moné needs more gold and more money in the bank because she's got a lot more in the tank. Subscribe, share this video all over social media because, as you know, the brash one will flow for each and every one. You remember to come to this channel every day and in every way so you get the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the most news available right here in real time. Seanzviewent Entertainment does it. Why? Because it's for you. Later.